Okay, our next speaker is Rich Loft. He's the Director of Technology Development for CISL. He's very much involved with the NCAR Wyoming Supercomputing Center, and I think he's going to tell us something about thinking versus knowing.
Or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to spend 10 minutes before I start the slides. Because technically I'm outside the window, right? Okay, so don't read the slides, just listen to me. They're really more like riff prompts for me to know what to rant about. So, okay, here we go. We're in a sea of information and most of it is crap. Okay, science is under attack, even relativity. I will point this out, climate modelers do not feel bad. Is internet and social media destabilizing society? Interesting question. And then we will try to talk about how thinking might be an antidote. If mass populations can't tell facts from baloney, and they can be mobilized instantly by social media or internet, or manipulated by state or stateless actors, what mayhem can indeed be conjured up in the world? Okay? Internet, lots of data. Actually, our entire mass store at NCAR is being shipped around the internet now in a month. So lots of data, lots of crap. Just keep it simple. Okay, state-based used to be Joe Stalin. You know, that's what we feared. Now there's one camera per every 32 people in the United Kingdom. Internet police in China, number 30,000. We have Google, we have Facebook as actors, and we have Anonymous and these guys from V the Vendetta running around. IT is revolutionary. We see the Arab Spring. This is actually Twitter feeds coming off as Mubarak resigns. This is Twitter going on about Sikhs wearing ceremonial swords, deterring rioters all over the UK. So a lot of this goes around and comes around. This is destabilizing society. We have competition in science and critical thinking with things like New Age, conspiracy theories that you can find on the internet, any number of those, fundamentalism of various kinds. All of these things operate on a different plane than science. Politicization of science, I think it's interesting. Albert Einstein, 1920, belief in relativity depends on your political party. Sound familiar, climate people? You know, thankfully that happened back in 1920, and that's long gone. However, here you are, Conservapedia. The theory of relativity is heavily promoted by liberals. Okay, relativity has been validated at 1 part in 10 to the 8th. It's the best validated scientific theory we have, and it's promoted by liberals. Here we go. This is my favorite world to live in. Moonlanding never happened. Autism and vaccination, even though it was proven to be fraudulent. And all the people that believe that the Flintstones was a documentary. This is the shopping mall of ideas. Interesting thing, somehow this didn't correlate to me. Denying science is not strictly correlated with science literacy. Denmark has twice the number of people who believe in the proposition that humans evolved from other animals, even though they have a lower science literacy rating. People who have studied this say that disbelief in something like evolution involves science illiteracy, but also religious attitudes and other sources of truth claims, basically. So the proposition I came around thinking about this is that people really have to be able to distinguish things that are fallacious from things that are true before they can even really learn how to do science. Science, as Thomas Henry Huxley said, is merciless to fallacy and logic. It's basically the fine-tuning of this thing. So my proposition is doing science can help kids to actually do critical thinking. Now, science is full of examples of people in authority who said, God doesn't play with dice, God isn't a weak left-hander, and if neutrinos go faster than the speed of light, I will eat my boxer shorts on live television. Authority doesn't count for a lot in science. So why is critical thinking critical? I think it's a precursor to scientific thinking. You can't really understand science unless you do that. Studies have found that you really need to turn students from passive receptors into savvy consumers of information. Summarized in this quote by Bill Beatty, education should teach you how to think, not what to think. And so we tend to miss that in the sense of trying to provide information about science and so forth. And holy crow, I'm done. All right, so there you go.